Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting edition of Facebook Live with Liz and Angela. We've got some great topics to talk about other than April the giraffe. All right.
Yeah, can we petition April the giraffe to have her baby? Like, the world is waiting for you, April. We care about you. We want to meet your baby giraffe.
What are we gonna watch when she does have her baby? Like,
I don't want to watch the news.
Back to Panda Cam, maybe.
I know, right? Like, we need more cute animals. Well, all right.
So let's
April aside, we have some pretty serious stuff to talk about today, and as always, we're monitoring comments here on Facebook Live.
Yes, and I am posting the petitions that we are going to be talking about. Right now, I am having a issue with my laptop. When my laptop does not freeze, you will have petitions to what we're talking about.
It'll just take a couple seconds. It only takes a minute. But in the meantime, and we're back. Okay, perfect. Let's get started. So the big topic everybody's talking about this week is the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, also known as why everyone's insurance premiums have been
skyrocketed.
Going up. Yes. The Affordable Care Act ended up not being super affordable. So the GOP, specifically Speaker Ryan, introduced a plan to replace it.
I'm sure a lot of you have heard the news. It's called the American Health Care Act. It was introduced into Congress yesterday. There's a lot of people mad about it on both sides. Some people think it's great. Other people are upset that it doesn't go far enough. Let us know what you think. Several senators, Senator Rand Paul, Mike Lee, and a lot of other congressmen have said that they're not going to vote for it in its current form.
Right. This bill needs some work, and Heritage Foundation has come out and said, this is not a free market solution. This is too much government control. The American Medical Association just came out this morning and said, we don't think this is a good plan. Now, let's talk a little about how it's similar to and different from Obamacare.
Sure. So it does repeal most of the taxes. It does leave in place the Cadillac tax, which was the tax on the most expensive healthcare plans. But overall, it leaves a lot of Obamacare still intact, including the individual mandate. It just switches it from being a government penalty to a penalty that insurance companies can charge you.
Exactly. So the Republican supporters of this bill are going to say, oh, we've repealed the individual mandate. In name only, because you're just going to be paying it to your insurance company. The new bill does allow young people to stay on their parents' insurance until age 26. So I know that's going to be pretty popular with some friends of mine. Don't know how popular it will be with their parents' employers. But, that's something that was quite popular about Obamacare, that this plan does maintain.
And the pre-existing condition part is still intact as well.
Right, just in a different format. They're saying we're still going to help you out if you have a pre-existing condition.
It does, however, with the individual mandate. So instead of the government charging you a fee or whatever, insurance companies can charge a person up to 30% penalty for not being consistently covered. Ooh. So if you don't have insurance for a couple months and then you go get new insurance, you can pay a pretty big penalty. I feel like that's still the same thing as having a mandate, even if you allow the companies to do it. But
right, because that's exactly what it was before, except it was a government saying you have to pay like $600-700 for every person who's not insured.
2.5% of your income, whichever one was higher.
Oh, that's brutal.
But 30% is a huge fee.
Yeah, that's giant. That's really giant, considering. And some critics are saying that this plan is going to make insurance companies wealthier and more powerful when they're already taking up such a huge portion of what Americans spend on healthcare already.
So let us know what you think. If you've read the bill, what your take on this is for sure. It does seem to go along with our repeal all Obamacare taxes within the first 100 days.
Right, we're on day 45, 46.
Yeah.
We're
almost
between day
there.
40 and 50. Yeah, so President Trump's first term is well underway at this point, which is crazy to think about. I feel like I was standing at the inauguration just yesterday.
Right.
Sure, but repealing those taxes is a huge deal, and that bill repeals most of the taxes. It doesn't repeal all of them, One that it does repeal, that sounds like a great thing, is the medical device tax. It was extremely controversial. It made everything more expensive, from an insulin pump if you're diabetic, from a CPAP machine if you're somebody who needs more oxygen to sleep at night. Plenty of people have those. I mean, think of any kind of medical device. If you have to do a self-glucose test or do any sort of medical maintenance that requires a device, that was made more expensive by Obamacare.
So Karen said, why can't they just fix the Medicaid system and get rid of fraud and corruption within, expand Medicare instead? I mean, that would be one option for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this Obamacare bill really talks about Obamacare as a unit. It doesn't go super deep into Medicaid, Medicare, and I think you're raising a good point there with that comment that Medicaid and Medicare are far from in working order, that people do need help and they're not getting it due to government inefficiency. So that's definitely a really good point. We hope you will check out the petition to repeal all Obamacare taxes in the first 100 days.
Including the Cadillac tax.
Oh yes, absolutely.
You're close.
And the medical device tax, come on, please guys, we need that to happen. I'm really hopeful that makes it into the final version of the bill. Hopefully our healthcare costs will start going down and you'll be able to, have a little bit more choice in what kind of health plan you want. I mean, imagine that.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, so definitely sign the petition. That bill's going to Congress. So now is the time. If you have not shared that petition on Facebook, on Twitter, send an email to your friends and family. This is prime time right now.
All right, so now the bigger issue that I'm sure everyone knows about. We have, when I got on Facebook this morning, I got the lovely little banner.
Oh yeah.
It's International Women's
That
Day.
image.
And when I just got on my phone, there were fireworks, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with Women's Day and me being a woman, but
I have not gotten fireworks yet. I'm feeling a little cheated.
I don't know why I got fireworks, but it was awesome. So we have a lot to talk about on this. So in honor of International Women's Day, the organizers of the Women's March on Washington, which happened back in January in response to Trump's inauguration, made today a day without a woman, which is a time for a strike.
Right, so the idea was that if you are a working woman in America, you just say, I'm not going to work today. You either skip work, you call out sick, use paid time off, just don't show up. Every tactic,
People are
I think.
sending me fireworks
Oh
now.
my gosh, we're getting all the fireworks. This is going to be a great day.
Thank you, everyone.
So Day Without a Woman. Oh my gosh. You guys are missing out. We have quite the fireworks show happening. But Day Without a Woman was all about getting women to just not do their jobs, to not show up, to show what a great impact that women have on our society and on the economy. But I showed up to work today. I'm super glad I did.
Me too.
Absolutely. Let us know if you guys stayed home today or if you showed up and went to work as normal. We would love to hear from you.
Karen has another comment. You also get fired in the real world. I mean, that is something that we did a live poll about this yesterday. At least at the time, there were 2 school districts. Now there's 3, 2 of them in the DC area, that completely had to close today because of a day without a woman, because so many teachers were calling out or asking off. For us in this area, they're the Alexandria school districts and the Prince George's County districts are just using it as a snow day because our winter was so mild. The thing is with snow days is normally parents have more leniency because they're at home too because of the terrible weather.
Right, you don't have to arrange for childcare usually.
Not in March. It's not really. It's actually really nice today in the area, and it's just not a good. I mean, I personally don't see how this helps anything.
Right, so one of those school districts that is having a day of no school today, they just announced late last night. So you're talking about working parents who have a matter of hours to arrange for childcare or risk missing work themselves. So, the teachers who are calling out have kind of left a lot of working women in the lurch.
For sure, and like I said, we did a live poll yesterday, and I just wanted to give you guys some of the comments. Overwhelmingly, a lot of people agree with what you were saying, Karen, that people get fired. If they don't show up, they should be fired or they shouldn't get paid for that day. Some of the schools made it like a teacher in-service day. But some of the quotes from you guys. Cindy said, kids need to not miss school. Teachers should put kids first.
Yeah.
I think that's a great
It's a big
comment.
deal. Like, are you closing schools for the children? Because I don't know how that adds up.
Exactly. April said, they do not represent me. They are terrible examples for other girls and young women to see. And Bradina said, you end up hurting more women. You'll help all those mothers that their children are supposed to be in school and now have to find someone to watch their children. Because guess what? They didn't make enough money, or they didn't have the flexibility to be able to just get the day off.
Right. Not everybody can just take the day off. We have a really cool comment from Rex. He says, men are expected to do their jobs and continue to take care of our women, and most responsible men do that. This is an act of irresponsibility.
And then Zell, going off that, said, what if men did this? I mean, it's
right.
true, though. Like, it seems like a ridiculous thing, and I do think when you end up putting a burden on a lot of women because there's suddenly no school, let's be realistic here. If both parents are working, it is more likely than not that the mom is the one that is going to have to rearrange her work schedule to take care of her kids who are now out of school today.
Yeah, statistically, that's how it works. That's, how it is in America. We can debate if that's right or wrong, or what people think should do to change it. That's all kind of a moot point, because right here on March 8th, 2017, that's the way it is, and women are left trying to scramble to take care of their kids because teachers are saying, hey, we're not going to do this. So we have a petition on our site that says, teachers, show up to work. We love our teachers. They do amazing work. There are plenty of teachers, male and female, who have every intention of showing up today. It's just a very small but very vocal minority of teachers who think that by disrupting education and the workplace that they're doing something good. So we encourage you to add your name to that. These protests and strikes are not going away.
Yeah, it seems like they're getting more and more intense with that. For whatever reason, there's like this derangement syndrome that they just can't accept that they lost.
Right. Somebody told me the other day that protest is the new brunch. It's the new in thing to do.
Totally is.
Yeah.
Yep.
After an 8-year hiatus. Curious how that happened, right? So that's really interesting, and we hope that you all will sign the petition.
And Karen brought up, how about their criminal organizer of the event not helping their cause, whatever it is. It's a valid point, because this has been orchestrated by the Women's March in Washington, and the leader there has some issues for sure.
Yes, there's definitely some controversy there. That's really important. Now, there's also something to talk about. People are kind of conflating the Day Without a Woman with International Women's Day. They're really two different things.
Right. And I think that's the point. The organizers coordinated it with that. But International Women's Day is just like appreciating women, something that is awesome.
Yeah, it's women around the world, specifically women in oppressed countries. Like, I would rather be a woman here in America than anywhere else on earth.
For sure.
And there are plenty of women who feel that way, and we're the ones who showed up to work today.
Yep.
But purple is the color for International Day for Women, so just need everyone to appreciate that I had to run around and dig through my closet and find a purple cardigan to show support for women worldwide.
And then one more interesting thought on this while we're here. Mary Catherine Ham tweeted the other day. She's a conservative commentator, writes for Town Hall.
She's great.
She's really great. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with her. She tweeted, the same group that told me DeVos's appointment would shut down public schools are shutting down public schools on Wednesday for the children, which I just thought was a really great way to sum up this whole situation.
Right. It's like you're telling right of center folks that this Department of Education appointment is going to cause all kinds of crisis, and what do? Like 2 weeks later,
right,
you shut down several school districts because you feel like it. So, calling out the double standard there, that level of hypocrisy is pretty important.
For sure.
So definitely go sign the petition, tell your friends. I've been thinking today about that image of Rosie the Riveter, of that version of feminism that says, show up, do the work, and prove that you are every bit as competent and capable as men are. And I think about that image contrasted with what we're seeing today, and just how different they are.
For sure. I think Rosie the Riveter is not at all what's happening. Unfortunately.
Absolutely. All right. So we hope that you will do something great for women on International Women's Day, and we hope that you show up for work because Women make this country what it is.
That's more important than not showing up for work. All right, so just a few more fun things.
Yeah, we got fun stuff now.
So we are starting a swag giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
We've got lots of really cool swag here. Well, so we don't even have all of the swag right here.
Yeah, we just have
a couple
examples.
bumper stickers. We've got pins. We will be starting to give these out, doing some live videos around it. We've got a list of some of our top users who have signed the most petitions and who have been the best users for us. You guys should be getting some bumper stickers and pins, and we've got some mugs coming, t-shirts, tons of really cool stuff.
Yeah, we got all kinds of good swag in the works. And this time around, we've picked out 10 people who are super active on our site. They sign petitions, they leave great comments, but in the future, we're gonna be picking out people who maybe you're like the first signers on a specific petition. Maybe they're all from a part of the country that, you know, we don't hear from very much, and we wanna say we are extra appreciative of you guys. We're going to pick groups to do these swag sends on different criteria, but we get the joy of playing Santa Claus and saying, we're so thankful that you stand united with us. Have some swag.
For sure. So just make sure you have all of your stuff updated in your profile. If you don't want to put your address in there, that's totally fine. Just look for an email if you do get picked or win or whatever. We'll just send you an email to confirm your mailing address before we send you anything. But definitely just keep staying involved with our Facebook Lives, with our petitions and everything. We would love to give you some awesome swag.
Yeah, oh, and one more thing. We have another comment from Rex that says, funny how there's not a national day to appreciate men. Fun fact, you learn something new every day. There's an International Men's Day in November. That global issues don't just affect one gender or the other. This just happened to be Women's Day. So men, you will get your turn in November.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. And then just one last thing. So we're in the DC area, as many of you know. We've done some on-site stuff. Next, we are in the middle of the Cherry Blossom Festival, which is so fun. There's a lot of historicity about that. The cherry blossoms were given to Washington, right?
So they were a gift to the United States from Japan a long time ago. They bloom every year.
Beautiful.
And it is like a sea of pink. It's amazing. We can't wait to show you guys.
Yep. So next week, they're peaking really early this year because of how mild our
been
winter
warm.
has been. So next week is going to be peak cherry blossom season, which is when 70% or more of the blossoms are blooming. And we're going to be doing a live with you guys next week, giving you some of the history, just showing you around. So definitely keep an eye out for us on that. We love to bring you guys around DC and show you some really cool stuff.
Absolutely. You're going to have to remind me to start taking Benadryl now.
Yes.
So much pollen. So much pollen.
But so pretty.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's so worth it. You guys are going to love it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
All right. See you guys. Bye.